So, let's see. So this is a sticker that came with the handbook that I got, and I'll teach what the sticker says. It's simple things like greetings, like hello. That's 안녕하세요. That's hello in formal Korean. 안녕하세요. If you want to make it informal, like between friends, you take the last part out. That makes the whole phrase formal. So if you take that, remove that part, 안녕, 안녕, that means both hi and bye. So 안녕, like if you just know that, like you can use it for just, like you can just say that to Korean, 안녕, and that's it. Like it's hi and bye. So like, I mean, 안녕 is hi, and bye is also 안녕. So depending on the context, right? The next most common one, I guess, that you should learn is 고마워. 고마워. That means thank you. 고마워. 고, the first letter here, that's 고. 기억, 오, and then 마, 미음, 아, 워, and that's 이응, 우, and then 어 together. So like that's two vowels, combination of two vowels that makes it 워. So that's 고마워. Thank you. That's an informal way to say it though. 고마워. If you just say 요 at the end, that makes it formal. So you can say that to adults or like grandpas, grandmas, parents, or people that are older than you, or strangers that you would usually just use a formal language to strangers. So 고마워요 would be the phrase that you use to say thank you in a formal way. That's 고마워 right here, and then 요 at the end, and that's this right here. The 요 at the end is right here, and that was the 요. And that was the 고마워, by the way, because it's just maybe that was like can't barely see it. The focusing is right there, but yeah, that was 고마워. And then there's a lot of, I guess the next one would be right here. Let's start with this. It's the same, but like, okay. 사랑, that's love. 사랑, that means love. That's 사, and then 랑. So you see that it's the same, but it's just in a different font, but it's the same. So it's 사랑, love, and then 해 at the end. That means, like, that makes the phrase meaning I love you, although it does not include any pronoun I or you, but it's implied, embedded, understood in that way. Like, a lot of Korean phrases are like that. You don't say I or you, but it's in there. You don't need to say I or you. It's embedded, or it's in there. That means I love you. So it's like 사랑해. That's what it is. 사랑해. That's what it is. And then, oh, okay. So before I let you know that 안녕하세요, that is hello, and then that's the informal one right here. So that's the same, right? It looks the same. 안녕, and then this is 안녕. Oh, with the question mark, hi or hello, and then the bottom one here is 반가워. So that is nice to meet you. In just 3, right? Like, but it's informal, like it's 반가워. But again, if you want to make it formal, you just say 요 at the end. 반가워요. Then that means nice to meet you in a more formal way. Like, pleased to meet you. No, well, yeah. It's that. And okay, so next one would be 행복. That is happiness. 행복. And remember, 사랑해 is I love you. So 행복, when you say 행복해, that means I'm happy. Like, the I is not in there again, but it's implied that when you say 행복해, then it means I'm happy. Okay, so then this one right here, it's kind of, the font is very design heavy, thick font, so it's hard to really read it off here, even Koreans. But it says 진짜, like 진짜, like it repeats the, it says really, like really, 진짜, or very, like either way, really or very, yeah. 진짜, 진짜, like really, 진짜. 즐거운 상상. Okay, that's a kind of a advanced phrase that they have. Okay, 즐거운 is like joyful, like 즐거운, happy, like happy or joyful, like pleasant. 상상 is imagination. Like, it's a heavy word for a beginner to learn, so that's why I'm saying it's like as opposed to hello, thank you, and all that. So, well, there you go, like pleasant imagination. 즐거운 상상. 대박. It says it in English too, 대박. So that, like, you say that, 대박. Like, you say that, it's like, wow, like, whoa, like, you know, that's 대박. It's kind of like a new term that people use. So I think a lot of people understand it, especially younger generation, like my age, or, you know, like 30s, 20s, 40s, teenagers would understand. But maybe like some seniors might be like, what do you mean? Like, some might know. Seoul, right there, Seoul. Okay, Seoul, like in English is like Seoul, but like the real pronunciation is Seoul. Like the S is very soft. Seoul. That's the capital city of Korea, South Korea. Okay, so there's a few more phrases, but it's advanced. So 스스로를 사랑하기. Self-love. The one who made the sticker knows what's up. Yeah. Okay, last one. 많이 좋아해. I like you a lot. That's what it is. 많이 좋아해.